And a good evening, everyone. Welcome into Sioux City East High School. We're going to punch a ticket to the state tournament tonight. It's a Class 1A Substate baseball final between the West Harrison Hawkeyes and the Gehlen Catholic Jays. The winner goes to the state tournament in Carroll next week. Good evening, everyone. Ryan Matheny with you here tonight on the KMA Extreme at KMAland.com. Thanks for listening along as the West Harrison Hawkeyes try for their fourth trip to the state tournament in school history. They went 3 straight years, 2003, 2004, and 2005 under the great Tony Nunez. Now they're trying to get back to the state tournaments as they are here in a sub-state final against Gehlen Catholic from Lamar's. This is a Gehlen Catholic program, pretty rich tradition. They've been to state 6 times. They've won 2 state championships, 1995 and 1999. They were also a runner-up in 1994. So this is a Gehlen Catholic squad or school that's got a very good baseball tradition. How did both of these teams get here? Well, for West Harrison, they opened up district play after receiving a first-round bye. They beat Riverside in the district semifinal by a 12-2 score and then took down St. Albert on Saturday night in a district final in a 3-0 ball game to win the District 15 championship. For Gehlen, they had to get 3 wins to get here. They opened up district play with a 15-0 win over Siouxland Christian. Then in the district semifinal, they took down Lawton Brownson 14-7, and then they won a district championship on Saturday night over Akron Westfield in a 1-0 ball game. West Harrison 23-3 overall this season. Gehlen Catholic comes in at 22-5. Again, the winner of this moves to the state baseball tournament next week in Carroll. They will play on Monday in a state quarterfinal. Let's go ahead and meet the pitching matchups tonight. First, West Harrison will go with Mason McIntosh, a junior. He's making his 5th start of the season. He's 4-0, 26 2/3 innings, a 1.31 earned run average. So he's given up just 5 earned runs over 25 2/3 innings. He's struck out 37. He's walked 16. Now the ace of the West Harrison staff, Mason King, is not available tonight to pitch. He threw 71 pitches Saturday, so that pushes him over the pitch count limit. He needs 3 days of rest in order to pitch again, so he would not be able to pitch until tomorrow. For Gehlen Catholic tonight, they've got a lot of options, and they are going to go with Zane Wieland, a senior making his 8th start of the year. He is 7-1 on the mound, 38 innings pitched, a 0.55 earned run average. So he's given up 3 earned runs in 38 innings pitched. He struck out 36. He's walked 10. Good control, averages just around 1 strikeout per inning for the Gehlen Catholic Jays. So it's a good matchup for both teams on the mound. Both teams have finished up their infield. The coaches meeting at home plate has also finished up. We'll get announcements and get the opening first pitch coming up here in just a little bit. This game being contested at Sioux City East High School on the southeast corner of Sioux City. 325 down the lines. There's no distance marker in center, but about 375 or so. Beautiful facility here at Sioux City East. The wind blowing almost straight out to right field. We've got overcast skies here tonight, and the temperatures dropped about 10 degrees here in just the last few minutes as there's some storms up to the north of us here from Sioux City. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups tonight. First for West Harrison, they will start with Mason King at shortstop. Brady Melby, the right fielder, bats second. Colson Evans is batting third. He will play second base tonight instead of third base. Sage Evans, the cleanup hitter, he will play third. Mason McIntosh is the pitcher. He hits in the 5 spot. Walker Reif, the catcher, will bat 6th. Nelson Clark, the first baseman, hits 7th for the Hawkeyes. Jason Berry, the left fielder, will bat 8th. And Nolan Birdsall, the center fielder, will bat in the 9-hole for the West Harrison Hawkeyes. Again, Mason King, Brady Melby, Colson Evans, Sage Evans, Mason McIntosh, Walker Reif, Nelson Clark, Jason Berry, and Nolan Birdsall. The head coach for the Hawkeyes is Rowdy Evans. For Gehlen Catholic, again, they come into this ball game with a record of 22-5 under head coach Loy Kraft. They will go with Keaton Logan leading off and catching. Carter Kellen, the first baseman, bats second. Gabe Wiltgen, the right fielder, bats third. Ryan Augustine, the center fielder, hits fourth. Connor Kraft, the shortstop, bats fifth. Dylan Pecos, the left fielder, will hit 6th. Zane Whelan, the pitcher, bats 7th. Jake Bogan is the designated hitter. He will bat 8th. And David Bainosh, the third baseman, hits in the 9 hole. Also tonight for Gehlen Catholic, the second baseman is Jackson Kramer. He is not in the batting lineup tonight. West Harrison will be the visiting team tonight, so they will hit first. Gehlen Catholic is your home team. West Harrison in their black tops with white lettering, gray pants, white hats. Gehlen Catholic in yellow with green hats, white pants, and green accents. We'll take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, it's the first pitch between West Harrison and Gehlen. A trip to the state tournament on the line on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
In AgriVision Equipment, know 2 things about the future of ag. 1, technology will continue to evolve, and 2, it's still all about the people that make it happen. AgriVision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech. Here in AgriVision Equipment, know 2 things about the future of ag. 1, technology will continue to evolve, and 2, it's still all about the people that make it happen. AgriVision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
National anthem just finishing up, and we are about ready to play baseball tonight here at Sioux City East. It's West Harrison and Gehlen Catholic. The winner goes to the state tournament in Carroll. Again for West Harrison, Mason King, Brady Melby, Colson Evans, Sage Evans, Mason McIntosh, Walker Reif, Nelson Clark, Jason Berry, and Nolan Birdsall. The starting 9 as Gehlen takes the field. Again for Gehlen, on the mound is Zane Whelan. The senior is 7-1 with a 0.55 earned run average. He has stepped into the number 1 spot for Gehlen in the pitching rotation just this season. Connor Kraft, who plays shortstop for the Jays, was kind of their number 1 the last couple of years, but he's been a little limited on the mound due to an injury, so they have turned to Zane Whelan in big games so far this season, and he has come through. Big right-hander on the mound. He looks like he works pretty quick, at least through his warm-ups, as he's taking his final warm-up tosses. Defensively for Gehlen, left to right in the outfield, Dylan Pecos, Ryan Augustine, Gabe Wiltgen. Around the infield, left to right, David Bainosh, Connor Kraft, Jackson Kramer, and Carter Kellen. The battery mate for Whelan is the catcher, Keaton Logan. Whelan takes his final warm-up toss, and we are about ready to play baseball tonight from Sioux City East High School. They have a turf home plate area and a turf mound. Everywhere else on the field, dirt and grass, but turf at home plate and on the mound. So we're ready to go here tonight. Mason King will lead it off for the Hawkeyes as West Harrison, again, tries to get back to the state tournament for the 4th time in school history as Mason King fouls the first pitch off, and we are underway with the Class 1A Substate Final. Mason King hitting .448 this season, 8 doubles, 5 triples, 5 home runs. Big batter out of the leadoff spot as an off-speed pitch from Whelan misses high, and it evens the count up at 1-1 on Mason King. King hits with an open stance from the right side. There's a fastball, misses high and away. The count goes to 2-1. Mason King has drawn 18 walks. That leads the team. Has also been hit 3 times this year. Check swing, sends a little nubber to the shortstop. Connor Kraft is up with it. He throws it over to first in time. and one away. So Mason King gets a little fooled on a pitch. Sent a little check swing looper. Connor Kraft was able to handle it off one bounce. And King hobbled a little bit as he comes back to the dugout. Don't know if it was a hamstring or an ankle, but he doesn't look like he's feeling great. That'll bring up Brady Melby, the right fielder, with nobody on, one away. The lefty Melby digs in, swing and a miss at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Melby this season, a senior, hitting just .279, but he's on base at a .404 clip. There's the 0-2. That pitch misses high for a ball, and it evens the count up at 1-1. Melby on Saturday in the district final had a big 2 RBI double that gave West Harrison some insurance runs in the 5th inning. That one misses high for a ball, and it's 2-1. That was a 3-0 win over St. Albert. It was 1-0 at that point, and then Melby smoked a double into right field to score 2 runs and give his team a cushion. 2-1 to Melby, sent hard on the ground to second. Jackson Kramer up with it. Sidearm throw, gets away from the first baseman, Carter Gehlen. Moving up to second base is Melby with a headfirst dive, and then a throw from the catcher. Briefly gets into left field. It'll be an error on Jackson Kramer. The second baseman just rushed the throw. He fielded it cleanly, and he had plenty of time, but the throw got past the first baseman, Carter Gehlen, and allows Brady Melby to move up to second base. So a runner at second with one away for the Hawkeyes, and Colson Evans comes to the plate, the leading hitter this season in terms of average for West Harrison. Big bat on the right side. First pitch to Colson Evans misses up top for a ball. Zane Wieland has missed high a couple times so far tonight. So a runner at second base. 1-0 count to Colson Evans. Pitch on the way. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Colson Evans in his senior campaign, hitting .457. 7 doubles, 4 triples, and a homer. Whelan comes set. Here's the 1-1. That ball fouled off. Colson Evans was out in front. Whelan doesn't have a ton of velocity, but he does throw a pretty good fastball. He's mixed in a little off speed so far tonight, but again, he's missed high a lot. 1-2 to Colson Evans. Brady Melby leads away from second after reaching on an error. 1-2. Off-speed pitch. Evans just flips this one into right field. It will fall for a base hit. Melby had to hold up, so he will just move up to third. Colson Evans, he was fooled by the breaking ball, but just flicked his bat out there and flipped it into right field for a base hit. So the Hawkeyes have runners at first and third with one away. And Sage Evans will come to the plate. Sage, a senior, hitting .394 this season, 6 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. He's driven in 31. So runners at the corners and one away for West Harrison here in the first. Whelan set, checks the runner. Colson Evans running, and no throw down to second, so Evans will steal second. It was a called strike to Sage. But he's got 2 runners in scoring position now, second and third with one away. As Sage Evans digs in the batter's box, a base hit. Go a long ways here for the Hawkeyes. That pitch swung on and fouled out of play. And it's quickly 0-2 to Sage Evans. So Sage Evans, he's driven in 31 this season. He's got a chance to drive in 2 more here. Whelan comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing sent on the ground, chopper to second. Kramer will field it. This will score a run. The throw to first is in time. It's an RBI ground out for Sage Evans. And West Harrison is in front 1-0. Good piece of hitting by Sage Evans. Productive out. Colson Evans moves up to third, so a runner at third, 2 away. And Mason McIntosh comes to the plate. Junior hitting .412 this season. First pitch to McIntosh. Swung on, hit in the air, shallow right field. Gabe Wilchin, the right fielder, underneath. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. Good start for West Harrison. They score 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 Gehlen error and 1 runner left on. We played a half inning. It is West Harrison 1, Gehlen Catholic coming to the plate on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Welcome back in at Sioux City East High School. We go to the bottom of the first, 1-0. West Harrison is in front of Gehlen Catholic. Great start for the Hawkeyes tonight. As they played a run in the top of the first inning, Brady Melby was able to reach on an error. Got all the way to second on that, and then moved up to third on a base hit. Scored on an RBI ground out from Sage Evans. So 1-0 West Harrison. And Mason McIntosh up on the bump for the Hawkeyes, the junior. 4-0 this season. A 1.31 earned run average. The righty will throw against a Gehlen Catholic lineup that hits .327 as a team. Keaton Logan will lead it off. He leads the team with a .467 average. He's on base at a .540 clip, 7 doubles, 20 runs driven in. First pitch on the way from McIntosh is swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Good start for Mason McIntosh, and he's got a run to play with. 0-1 to Keaton Logan, the catcher and leadoff hitter for Gehlen Catholic. McIntosh fires in a curveball for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Good-looking breaking pitch from Mason McIntosh. So 0-2 now to Keaton Logan. McIntosh shakes off a sign from Reif, and now time called. Right as McIntosh was starting his wind, Logan called time. Didn't like how long that McIntosh was taking. All right, McIntosh ready to go. Here is the 0-2. Fastball misses away for a ball, and it's 1-2 to Keaton Logan. Logan is aggressive with the bat. He's only struck out 4 times this season. He's only walked 6 times. So he puts the ball in play. Here's the 1-2. It's a breaking ball, and Logan taps it foul down the third baseline. Good job by Keaton Logan to stay alive here with 2 strikes. So Keaton Logan at the top of the lineup. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one down in the dirt for a ball. And that evens up the count at 2-2. One thing to look at here. Gehlen Catholic, Lloyd Kraft, their head coach, he does not coach third base for the Jays. He's sitting on a bucket at the opening to the dugout, kind of running the offense. They have an assistant at third and first. So 2-2 to Keaton Logan. Pitch on the way from McIntosh. Another off-speed pitch. Logan jammed him. Pop up to second. Colson Evans makes the catch. And there's one away. Good pitch from Mason McIntosh. Came inside and fooled Logan, had him kind of tied up. So there's one away, and Carter Gehlen will come to the plate. Gehlen, the first baseman this season, a senior, hitting .345, 7 doubles and a triple, 25 driven in. His first pitch misses inside for a ball, and it's 1-0. Gehlen only has 1 home run as a team this season. That was by Ryan Augustine, their cleanup hitter. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Gehlen watches a pitch that missed just inside for a ball, and it's 2-0. Gehlen, a left-handed hitter. Digs in against the righty McIntosh. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one missed low for a ball. And it's 3-0 now to Carter Gehlen. Gehlen has walked 13 times this season, struck out just 12. Here is the 3-0 pitch from McIntosh. That one catches the outside part of the plate for a called strike. And the count goes to 3-1. So 3-1, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He tied Gehlen up a little bit on the inside part of the plate. And so now McIntosh trying to climb the hill back after starting 3-0. Here is the pitch to Gehlen. Breaking ball on 3-2, sent in the air to left center field. Giving chase is Barry. He will not get there. It falls for a base hit. Good piece of hitting from Carter Gehlen to go the other way. There is a lot of ground to cover in the outfield here at Sioux City East. Barry couldn't quite get to that one, so Gehlen is aboard with the single. So a runner at first with one away for the Jays. And that brings up Gabe Wiltgen. Wiltgen, a junior, hitting .338 this season, 8 doubles, 19 runs driven in. Bats with Carter Gehlen over at first and one away. McIntosh works from the stretch. First pitch, breaking ball, missed for a ball. And it's 1-0. McIntosh, kind of a three-quarter arm slot. He throws kind of a sweeping breaking ball. So he'll step off and throws over to first. Gehlen was back in safely. So Carter Gehlen at first, one away, 1-0. Count to Gabe Wiltgen, the right fielder for Gehlen. 1-0 pitch sent hard on the ground to short. Mason King up with it. He'll go to second himself. Throws it over to first in time. And a 6-3 double play ends the inning. For Gehlen, no runs on one hit, no errors, nobody left on. We go to the second. It's West Harrison 1, Gehlen 0 on the KMA Extreme at KMAland.com.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
Here in Agrivision Equipment know two things about the future of ag. One, technology will continue to evolve, and two, it's still all about the people that make it happen. Agrivision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
Welcome back into Sioux City East. We go to the top of the second. 1-0, West Harrison leads Lamar's Gehlen Catholic here in a Class 1A Substate final. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Hawkeyes. Walker Reif will lead off the inning. The first pitch from Zane Whelan misses down in the dirt for a ball, and it's 1-0. Walker Reif this season, a senior, hitting .262. 1-0 pitch down in the dirt for a ball. So Whelan missing high a lot in the first. He's missed low with the first two here in the second. And Gehlen's got some other options if Whelan gets in trouble. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Reif. That one misses high for a ball. And it's 3-0 to the West Harrison catcher. And the Hawkeyes scored a run in the top of the first. Here's the 3-0 to Reif. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 3-1. Brady Melby scored a run on an RBI ground out from Sage Evans. 3-1 to Walker Reif. Good hitters count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that ball sent into left field. The left fielder, Dylan Pecos, makes the catch. Reif gave it a ride, but Pecos was right there, didn't really have to move, and there's one away for West Harrison in the top of the second. Got to bring up Nelson Clark, the first baseman. Clark, the junior, hitting .243 this season. He's driven in 24 runs. The first pitch to him is a strike, and it's 0-1. Clark trying to start something here with one away for the Hawks. Here is the 0-2. That one sent on the ground to second. Jackson Kramer fields it on a couple bounces. He will lob it over to first, and there's two away. So Jackson Kramer redeems himself after an error in the top of the first. So 2 away as Zane Whelan trying to battle back here in the second inning for Gehlen. Jason Berry will come to the plate. Berry, a sophomore, hitting .206 this season, does have 1 double to his credit. First pitch from Whelan is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Underwood is going to the state tournament in Class 2A. They beat Clarinda 7-1. That pitch misses high. It's 1-1. So the Underwood Eagles will play in Carroll on Tuesday in a Class 2A quarterfinal. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Jason Berry. That missed down in the dirt for a ball, and it's 2-1. And 1-0 West Harrison leading Gehlen Catholic, top of the second inning. 2-1 pitch to Berry, misses low for a ball. Now 3-1 to the West Harrison 8-hitter. The bottom of this order sparked things for the Hawkeyes on Saturday against St. Albert as Berry fouls one off. It's 3-2. Bottom of the order got on and eventually came around to score the first run of that ball game. So 3-2 now to Jason Berry with 2 away. Zane Whelan from the wind. Here's the payoff pitch. Down in the dirt, misses. Jason Berry draws a 2-out walk for the Hawkeyes. And Nolan Birdsall, the center fielder, will come to the plate for West Harrison. Birdsall this season, a sophomore, hitting .300 on the year, 4 doubles and a triple. So he bats with a runner at first and 2 away here in the second. Whelan comes set down by the belt, checks the runner. That pitch, check swing, grounder right back to the pitcher. Whelan up with it, he throws it over to first in time. And the side is retired for West Harrison in the second. No runs on no hits, no errors, 1 man left on. We go to the bottom of the second. It's West Harrison 1, Gehlen Catholic 0 on KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
At PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
To your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
We go to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0, West Harrison leading Gehlen Catholic in a Class 1A Substate final. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Jays here in the bottom of the second. Ryan Augustine, the center fielder, takes a first pitch curveball low for a ball, and it's 1-0. Augustine, a senior, hitting .299 this season. 2 doubles, 2 triples, and a homer. There's a 1-0 pitch from McIntosh, another off-speed pitch. That one swung on and missed. And it is 1-1 to Ryan Augustine. There is a 1-1 pitch. Another curveball. That misses for a ball just off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Again, McIntosh, kind of that 3/4 arm slot, throws that sweeping breaking ball. There's the 2-1. Fastball misses. Down and in, and it's now 3-1. Ryan Augustine, Connor Kraft, Dylan Pecos, the scheduled hitters. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Augustine, sent hard on the ground, back up the middle, and it's through for a base knock. Colson Evans, the second baseman, ranged to his right, trying to get to it. Just couldn't quite get there, just out of his reach. So Ryan Augustine is aboard with his 24th hit of the season. So a runner at first with nobody out for Gehlen in the bottom of the second. Here's Connor Kraft, the shortstop. Good lead over at first from Augustine as there's a throw over. Augustine back in safely. Augustine is 8 of 8 stealing bags this season. Connor Kraft at the plate, hitting .302 this season with 5 doubles, 2 triples. First pitch is a called strike, and it's 0-1. So a runner at first after a leadoff single for the Jays. Mason McIntosh will work out of the stretch. Augustine, again, a good lead over at first. There's a fastball swung on a miss. Snap throw down to first is not in time. Good throw from Walker Reif, but it's 0-2 now to Connor Kraft at the plate. Kraft digs in again. Augustine with a good lead over at first. McIntosh set down at the belt. That pitch just missed upstairs for a ball, and it's 1-2. Good location for Mason McIntosh on a fastball. So it's 1-2 to McIntosh. Augustine again with a good lead over at first. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Mason McIntosh gets the strikeout on a curveball that was up in the zone, and there's one away here in the second. That'll bring up Dylan Pecos, the left fielder. Pecos on the season is a sophomore hitting .424 with 6 doubles. He's driven in 12. There's a throw over, and Augustine just in safely again. He's got a big lead. McIntosh got a pretty good move over to first base. So Augustine at first, one away. Pecos at the plate for Gehlen. The lefty Pecos, runner goes, pitch swung on and fouled back. So Augustine will have to go back to first base. So Lloyd Kraft and the Jays trying to put the game in motion here, down a run. Gehlen uses an armband system for their signs with 3 numbers. Everybody checks their wristband. 0-1 to Pecos. As now there's a throw over to first, and Augustine back in safely. Good throw from Mason McIntosh. So 0-1 to Pecos. Augustine away from first. Not going. That pitch misses high for a ball, and it's 1-1. And Pecos, a left-handed hitter. McIntosh righty on the mound. Augustine away from first. 1-1 the count. There's the pitch. Breaking ball. Caught the outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Good backdoor curveball from Mason McIntosh. So 1-2. As there's a throw over. Augustine again back in safely. So 1-2 to Dylan Pecos. Here's the pitch. Fastball sent in the air to center. Birdsell coming in, still coming in. He dives, and he makes the catch. Nolan Birdsell slid in to make that catch. Good play from the Hawkeyes center fielder. Ryan Augustine has to hold up at first, and there's 2 away. So 2 away for the Jays, and Zane Wieland will come to the plate. Wieland, the pitcher, he hits lefty, throws righty. Wieland hitting .309 this season with a couple doubles. First pitch fastball called strike, and it's 0-1. So Mason McIntosh trying to work around a leadoff single from Ryan Augustine. McIntosh set down at the belt. Breaking ball misses for a ball. And it's 1-1. McIntosh tried that backdoor curveball again to the lefty. So 1-1 to Zane Wieland. Here's the 1-1. That one misses off the outside corner, and it's 2-1. McIntosh has been trying to catch that outside corner. Here's the 2-1 to Wieland. That ball sent into left field for a base hit. Augustine will hold up at second, so it's a 2-out single from Zane Wieland, the pitcher. Now we'll see a courtesy runner here at first base for the pitcher Wieland. That'll be Owen Sievert who will run. Owen Sievers heads down to first base to run. So Seaver's down at first. There's runners at first and second, 2 away. Jake Bogan, the designated hitter, comes up. First pitch to Bogan misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Bogan is also a lefty. The sophomore hitting .355 this season. As now Mason McIntosh wants a new baseball. He'll get it from our home plate umpire. A 3-man umpire crew tonight for the Substate final. 1-0 to the designated hitter, Bogan. Pitch on the way. It's a breaking ball, called strike again with the backdoor curveball from Mason McIntosh, and that evens the count up at 1-1. Augustine at second. Sievert down at first. 1-1 on the way. That misses outside to Bogan. And the count goes to 2-1. McIntosh up to 34 pitches here in his second inning of work. Lefty Bogan with an open stance. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball sent foul down the first baseline. And that'll even the count up at 2-2. As our umpire will go chase the ball down. Now he's back and ready to go. So runners at first and second, 2 away for the Jays. First and second with a 2-2 count. Here is the pitch to Bogan. Fastball swung on and missed. Mason McIntosh gets out of the jam. No runs on 2 hits. No errors, 2 men left on. We played 2. It's West Harrison 1. Gehlen Catholic nothing on the KMA Extreme at KMAland.com.
Businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit RogersRx.com.
Hi, this is Alan at Hawkeye Ford, reminding you that we are your destination for new and used vehicles in southwest Iowa. We accept many options for trade-in with or without wheels to get your deal done. Hawkeye Ford is also your southwest Iowa WeatherTech headquarters, so come on down with whatever you need to get done to get into a new vehicle for you and your family.
Go to the top of the third, 1-0. West Harrison leads Gehlen Catholic here in a Class 1A Substate final. Top of the order up for the Hawkeyes. Mason King against Zane Whelan as he swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. So 1-2-3 due up here for the Hawkeyes with a 1-0 lead as there's a curveball from Whelan. It stays up. It evens up the count at 1-1. King grounded out his first time up as the 1-1 pitch sent foul out of play, and it's 1-2. King hit a kind of a check swing, little looper to the shortstop, Connor Kraft, who threw him out at first his first time up. 1-2 pitch to King. That one down in the dirt, bounces to the backstop, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 now to Mason King. Pitch on the way. That one just misses for a ball, and the count goes full. Good take from King. So 3-2 on the way to King. The payoff pitch misses for ball 4. Good AB from Mason King. And Loy Kraft, the head coach for Gehlen, calls time. He is going to make a slow jog out to the mound and bring the infield in. So he's going to bring the whole infield in. Doesn't like how this third inning has started out. Looks like he's going to be making a pitching change. He's not messing around. Zane Whelan's night is going to be done. We'll take a break with the pitching change, and we'll tell you all about it coming up on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda to remind you that we are your local Chevrolet, Buick, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chrysler dealer. With straightforward pricing, transparent trade appraisals, and no finance manager to deal with, we make your purchase the easiest you've ever experienced. That's our promise to you. And with an express lane for quick oil changes open 6 days a week, our service department is sure to impress you as well. Shore Motor Company in Clarinda, proudly supporting local high school sports.
Welcome back in to Sioux City East High School in Class 1A Substate Final. Gehlen Catholic making a pitching change. David Bainosh, the third baseman, comes in to pitch. Zane Whelan goes to third. Bainosh this season, 6-1, a 2.55 earned run average in 33 innings pitched. He struck out 36 and walked 9. So Lloyd Kraft is not messing around as he makes the pitching change. Wheeland is done after 2+ innings in the leadoff walk here in the third. First pitch to Brady Melby in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. So you can't close the book yet on Wheeland as he's responsible for the leadoff walk here to Mason King. So runner at first, nobody out. Now Bainosh will throw over to first. King dives back in safely. So West Harrison team that likes to run. King has 35 stolen bases this season. Melby reached on there and scored his first time up as that pitch misses for a ball. Evens the count up at 1-1. So Mason King with good wheels down at first. Melby at the plate. Bainosh comes set. That ball sent hard on the ground into right field for a base hit. King around second. He will go first to third on the single from Brady Melby. And the Hawkeyes have runners at the corners with nobody out. They've got something cooking here in the third. Good piece of hitting from Brady Melby as he just turned on a fastball. Sent it into right field. So runners at first and third with nobody out. And that will bring up Colson Evans. He singled his first time up. So Bainosh will throw it over to first as Melby dives back in safely. So Mason King down at third, Brady Melby at first. See if Rowdy Evans puts anything on here in terms of the bases. Colson Evans squares to bunt. Melby runs from first, and he will take second without a throw. It was a called strike on Colson Evans. So now second and third with nobody out for the Hawkeyes, and their big bats and Colson Evans at the plate. Bainosh is going to work from the wind. And he deals. Evans sends one hard on the ground through the middle. One run is in. Melby comes around third. He will score. It's a 2 RBI single from Colson Evans. And the Hawkeyes are in front 3-0. Colson Evans just chopped one back up the middle. The second baseman, Jackson Kramer, dove but couldn't get to it. 3-0, West Harrison leads it here in the top of the third inning. Sage Evans will come to the plate with nobody out. First pitch to him misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Sage grounded out his first time up. Bats here with a runner at first and nobody out. There's the 1-0 pitch. Sage Evans swings and misses at that one, and it evens up the count at 1-1. Big healthy cut from Sage that time. So Colson Evans at first, Sage Evans at the plate. Here's the 1-1. It's a curveball that stays high. And the count goes to 2-1 to Sage Evans. 3-0, West Harrison in front. There's a 2-1 to Sage. Swing, sends one on the ground, hard to first, off the glove of Carter Kellen, and they get Sage Evans at first. Sage slid into first base trying to beat Carter Gehlen in a foot race, but Gehlen wins it. So there's one away. Moving up to second base is Colson Evans on the ground out. So a runner at second with one away, and McIntosh comes to the plate. He flew out to right his first time up. First pitch to McIntosh misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. The winner of this goes to the state tournament in Carroll next week. The Hawkeyes out to a 3-0 lead here in the third. The 1-0 pitch to McIntosh, down in the dirt for a ball. Keaton Logan smothers it, so Colson Evans stays put at second base, and it's 2-0 to Mason McIntosh. He gets a clap from Rowdy Evans. McIntosh would love to help his own cause here with a base hit. Here is the 2-0 pitch to McIntosh from Bainosh. That ball chopped foul. And the count goes to 2-1. So Colson Evans is down at second. It's a 2-1 count to Mason McIntosh, the West Harrison pitcher. David Bainosh, the pitcher for Gehlen, comes set. Checks the runner a couple times. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off of McIntosh. Fouled it off of his own heel. He wears one of those ankle guards or shin guards down on his left ankle. I don't know if it hit that or if it got him on the shoe. But he looks like he's ready to go back. 2-2 to Mason McIntosh. Runner leads away from second with one away. Bainosh will step off the mound. Doesn't like how far Colson Evans is getting away from second. So Bainosh will reset up on the mound for the Jays. Checks the runner a couple times. Here's the 2-2 to McIntosh. Curveball dances low and away. Snap throw to third. Evans will run to third. Here is the throw. He slides past the bag at third, and he is out. Colson Evans got away from second base. Keaton Logan tried to snap throw him out. So it goes 2-4-5 on the caught stealing. So 2 away now, and a 3-2 count on Mason McIntosh. Bainosh from the line. The payoff pitch is fouled out of play, and the count will stay full. So a caught stealing, the second out of this inning. So Bainosh trying to limit the damage to 2 here in the third. The payoff pitch again to McIntosh. Swing, and that ball sent into left field for a base hit. Mason McIntosh has his first hit of the night. 4th hit of the ball game for West Harrison, and they've got a 2-out base runner for Walker Reif. Reif is 0 for 1. He lined out to left his first time up. He'll bat with McIntosh down at first and 2 away. McIntosh with a pretty conservative lead at first. That pitch to Reif is drilled into left field, but again, right to Pecos, the second time that he has lined out to the left fielder for Gehlen. For West Harrison, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 man left on. We go to the bottom of the third. It's West Harrison 3, Gehlen 0 on KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
This is Eric Huff from Total Farm Solutions, west of Carson. We're excited to offer growers yet another way to increase their profits. We made this decision with input from our customers to go with a proven company, Pioneer. Pioneer Seed is a leader in the industry, and we are anxious to talk to our customers about the benefits of planting Pioneer. We wanted to take advantage of this opportunity for our customers. Contact me today at Total Farm Solutions, west of Carson, to find out more about how planting Pioneer on your acres can help your operation.
People ask me what my dad does. I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Schaff Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure what all is involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Schaff Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
Go to the bottom of the third. West Harrison leading Gehlen Catholic 3-0 here in a Class 1A Substate final. The Hawkeyes plating 2 runs in the top half of the third on a 2 RBI single from Colson Evans. Gehlen here in the third. We'll have 9-1-2 due up against Mason McIntosh, who's put up zeros through the first 2 innings. David Bainosh, who is now the pitcher for the Jays, will bat to lead off the third inning. Bainosh this season hitting just .247 with a couple of doubles. So he tries to lead things off and get something going for the Jays. First pitch from Mason McIntosh, curveball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Seen McIntosh use that curveball and pitch people backwards quite a few times tonight. 0-1 pitch to Bainosh is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. 0-2 to David Bainosh, the 9-hitter for Gehlen. He chokes up. That pitch misses high for a ball. McIntosh went to that upstairs fastball. So 1-2 now to Bainosh. McIntosh winds and deals. Breaking ball. Bainosh checks his swing. He wanted to go after that one, just couldn't quite get to it. Kemper Catholic's season is done. They are stunned in a Substate final as Bainosh sends one to third. Sage Evans throws it across the diamond in time. 5-3 on the putout. So Kemper Catholic loses to Woodward Granger tonight, 3-2. So one away for Gehlen. That turns the lineup over. Keaton Logan, the catcher, is 0 for 1. He popped out to second base his first time up. First pitch to Logan, misses in the dirt and gets to the backstop. A lot of room from home to the backstop here at East High. It is a wood backstop, though, so it hops a little bit off the backstop. 1-0 to Keaton Logan, pitch on the way. That one misses high for a ball, and it's 2-0. A great facility, great crowd has filled in tonight. About an equal drive for both sides, about 45 minutes from Lamar's, maybe 50 minutes from Mondamon. 2-0, that ball ripped into left field by Keaton Logan for a one-out single. He takes a big turnaround first and will hold up. So the Jays have a base runner here in the third inning with one away, and Carter Kellen will come to the plate. Kellen, he singled into left field his first time up. Bats from the left side. Big body first baseman, tall. He'll bat against Mason McIntosh. Keaton Logan with a good lead over at first. First pitch to Kellen in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. So Keaton Logan on the season is 9 of 10 stealing. This Gehlen team doesn't run a ton. There's a throw over to first by McIntosh. Logan's back in safely. Nobody on the Gehlen roster has double-digit steals. Meanwhile, you look at West Harrison's stolen base numbers. They have a couple guys over 30. Runner goes, hit and run on. Ball tapped back to the pitcher, McIntosh. His only plays to first. He gets Kellen. Logan will move up to second on the ground out. So the hit and run at least keeps the double play from happening for Gehlen. So a runner at second with 2 away, and Gabe Wiltgen, the right fielder, will come to the plate. Wiltgen grounded out to short his first time up. Bats here with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. McIntosh has made a living with that first pitch breaking ball tonight. He shakes off a sign from Walker Rife a couple times. Wiltgen digs in. McIntosh set. Here is the 0-1. He drops down sidearm and throws a fastball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. So McIntosh changes the arm slot a little bit, and that fooled Wiltgen. So 0-2 to Gabe Wiltgen. McIntosh set, checks the runner and deals. Fastball ripped right at the second baseman, Colson Evans, who makes the catch to retire the side. No runs on one hit, no errors, one man left on. We go to the fourth. It's West Harrison 3, Gehlen 0 on KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
Do more with your money at TS Bank. Whether it's saving a little extra cash each month or creating a long-term strategy, their goal is to help you transform your financial life. At TS Bank, they ignite prosperity by helping clients do more with their money. Visit one of the Southwest Iowa locations in Trainer, Council Bluffs, Atlantic, or Corning today. TS Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Sioux City East. We go to the top of the fourth inning, 3-0. West Harrison is leading Gehlen Catholic. Jake Bogan, the designated hitter, has entered the game at second base for Gehlen, so they'll lose the DH. 7-8-9 due up for the Hawkeyes against David Baynosh. First pitch to Nelson Clark is a called strike, and it's 0-1. Clark grounded out to second his first time up. So Jackson Kramer will leave for Gehlen. Bogan playing second now. Here's the 0-1. It's a curveball that stayed high. 1-1 to Nelson Clark. 3-0 West Harrison leads it here in the top of the fourth inning. So 1-1 to Clark. Fastball misses, and it's 2-1. Nelson Clark trying to start something from the bottom of the order. 7-hitter. 2-1 pitch in there for a called strike, and it's 2-2. Baynosh came on in relief with no outs in the third. Back out for his second inning of work. 2-2 to Clark. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And there's one away. For Wieland, by the way, he finishes with 2+ innings pitched. Gave up 1 earned run, 2 total runs, no strikeouts, and a couple of walks. Jason Berry comes to the plate. Berry walked his first time up. The 8-hitter for the Hawkeyes. First pitch misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. So Berry digs in from the right side. The righty Baynosh to face him. That one in there for, no, misses for a ball, and it's 2-0. Must have been outside a little bit. So Remsen St. Mary's defeated Woodbury Central tonight in a Substate final. The Hawks will be going to the state tournament as Berry swings through a 2-0 pitch, and it's 2-1. A couple games around the state were moved up because of some potential weather, so that's why we have some finals coming in already. 2-1 to Berry. That one misses and gets to the backstop, so it's 3-1. The Atlantic softball team leading Davis County 2-1 after 4 innings. That's in a regional final. The Trojans and Terry Hinsman trying to get to Fort Dodge. 3-1 pitch swung on a miss by Berry, and it's 3-2. Baynosh back up on the bump. Berry digs in. Here's the payoff pitch from Baynosh. Swings, sent a little chapper out in front of the plate. A little miscommunication. Baynosh eventually picks it up and throws it down to first to get the out. You know, in that scenario, most of the time you want your catcher to field it because, you know, his momentum's going towards first. But Baynosh, him and Logan kind of bumped into each other. Baynosh ended up picking it up and throwing it down to first. So 2 away, and the 9-hitter Nolan Birdsall comes to the plate. Birdsall grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. First pitch to Birdsall. Little nubber sent down towards first, and it will see its way into right field. The definition of a seeing eye single there. That ball took a hop to the right, bounced back to the left. It just had some weird side spin to it, so it's a 2-out single from Nolan Birdsall, and that'll bring up Mason King. King is 0 for 1. He did walk his last time up. Bats here with a runner at first and 2 away. Bainosh comes set, checks the runner. First pitch to King. In there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. King will check with the home plate umpire. I think King had that one up a little high. Home plate umpire said it was in there. 0-1 to Mason King. Breaking ball down to the dirt. Good take from King, and that evens the count up at 1-1. King digs in from the right side. Runner at first. Here's a throw over to first. Birdsell back in safely. Mason King digs in from the right side. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's a 1-1 pitch from Bainosh. Misses high for a ball. Count goes to 2-1. King, good crouch in a stance. Just a good-looking baseball stance. Here's the 2-1. That ball drilled into left field for a base hit on the ground. Mason King with a single. Back-to-back singles for the Hawkeyes, and they've got a couple of base runners at first and second with 2 away. And Brady Melby will come to the plate for the Hawkeyes. Melby is 1 for 2. He singled into right field his last time. Bats here with runners at first and second and 2 away after back-to-back singles with 2 outs for West Harrison. First pitch to Melby, misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. Brady Melby, he scored 2 of the 3 tonight for West Harrison. The lefty digs in. Here's the 1-0. That ball misses down and in for a ball, and it's 2-0. And if Melby could find something in right field, like what he did against St. Albert, he got good speed out on the bases. Birdsell at second, King at first. Here's the 2-0. Melby drills it into right field, but right at the right fielder, Wilchin, who makes the catch to retire the side. Man, Melby hit that one on a rope. No runs on 2 hits, no errors. 2 men left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's West Harrison 3, Gehlen nothing on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Legacy Mutual Insurance, your family's needs and success are our priority. That's our legacy. Bringing added convenience to our clients is important to us, and our new office at 614 Holland Avenue in Stanton does just that. It provides a central location for servicing our policyholders and our agents more efficiently. Find a local agent at legacymutualia.com and see how we've been providing farm and homeowners coverage in Southwest Iowa since 1870. Legacy Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual member, now located in Stanton.
Looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on? Look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-0. West Harrison leading Gehlen Catholic here in a Class 1A Substate baseball final. It will be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Jays. Ryan Augustine, Connor Kraft, Dylan Pecos, the scheduled hitters for Gehlen, against Mason McIntosh, who's out there for his 4th inning of work. Here is Ryan Augustine, who singled up the middle his first time up. First pitch from Mason McIntosh. Again, drops down to that sidearm delivery. Missed low for a ball, and it's 1-0. So Ryan Augustine, again, trying to spark something for Gehlen. They've had base runners tonight. They've left 3 on. Just haven't been able to cash in. 1-0 pitch is a breaking ball that missed outside for a ball, and it's 2-0 to Ryan Augustine. Good count for Ryan Augustine to deliver. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball, or a fastball, stayed inside. And it's 3-0 now to Ryan Augustine. McIntosh takes a little walk off the mound, takes his hat off, and tries to refocus. 3-0 to Augustine. There's a get-me-over fastball off the inside corner, and it's a called strike, 3-1. So the count goes to 3-1 to Augustine. McIntosh winds and deals. That one down in the dirt, ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk to start the fourth. Connor Kraft comes to the plate. Kraft is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He bats with Augustine down at first. Good lead at first for Augustine. First pitch to Kraft, misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Just off the outside corner. So Kraft, the shortstop for the Gehlen Jays, as there's a throw over to first. Augustine back in safely. Good snag from Nelson Clark, the first baseman. McIntosh comes set, checks the runner. That pitch to Kraft is tapped foul. That evens the count up at 1-1. Augustine, that time McIntosh didn't check him. Augustine kind of walked into a secondary. Now McIntosh is going to take a closer look, and he's going to throw over. Nearly got him. Augustine back in safely. For a team that doesn't run very much, Gehlen takes some pretty aggressive leads, especially at first. They get a set of signs. Runner goes. It's a hit and run attempt, and it's a foul ball on a check swing. The hit and run was on there, and Kraft couldn't really do anything. That pitch was up and in. So Augustine goes back to first. It's 1-2 to Kraft. McIntosh comes set. Breaking ball. Kraft drills this into right center field. This could be trouble. Extra bases. Augustine will be waved around third. He will score. Kraft comes around second. He's into third with an RBI triple. And Gehlen gets a run back. It's 3-1. Good piece of hitting from Connor Kraft as he took that breaking ball, went into the right center gap, and there's a lot of room. As now Rowdy Evans calls time. He makes the walk out to the mound. He's going to bring the entire infield in as he, I think, wants to try to calm McIntosh down. McIntosh looked a little riled after giving up that triple to Connor Kraft. So a big hit from Kraft. And now if you're Rowdy Evans, the message here is we got to figure out a way to keep that other runner at third. 3-1 you can live with. 3-2 gets a little tighter. So Kraft is down at third with nobody out. Dylan Pecos will be the hitter as the conference on the mound is over. Say you could maybe see a safety squeeze coming here for Gehlen. Something to try to get a run in. I think that's probably what Rowdy Evans was talking about with his team out there. So Kraft is at third, Pecos at the plate. McIntosh is going to work from the wind. He winds and deals. Pecos sends one on the ground to second. Colson Evans can't field it. A run is in to score on the air by Colson Evans. Pecos is aboard, and it's 3-2. West Harrison still in front. So a runner at first now with nobody out as Gehlen tries to put together a big inning. Zane Whelan, the third baseman, 1 for 1 with a single. Bats from the left side. First pitch curveball misses, and it's 1-0. Whelan started the game on the mound, now playing third. Hits from the left side with a runner at first and nobody out. He takes a fastball, fouls it back out of play. That's 1-1. 2 runs here in the fourth for Gehlen. It's 3-2, West Harrison in front, and the Jays trying to keep it moving. Whelan, the lefty hitter with a runner at first and nobody out. McIntosh comes set, checks the runner, kicks and deals. Breaking ball, and did it hit him? No, it came inside and missed him, but it's 2-1. I don't know how it missed Whelan. He kind of turned and couldn't quite get to it. Walker Reif had to go chase that ball down. The runner couldn't move up. It didn't get that far away. So it's 2-1 now to Whelan. Here's the pitch. That ball sent in the air to center. Birdsell, couple steps in, makes the catch, and there's one away. So one away with a runner at first, and Jake Bogan will come to the plate. Bogan started the game as the designated hitter. He's actually in the game on defense now at second base. He bats from the left side with Pecos at first base on the air. There is the pitch. There's a square. Bunt by Bogan. Good bunt. McIntosh up with it. Throws down to first in time. So Bogan gets the sacrifice. And there's a runner at second with 2 away now for Gehlen, and David Bainosh will come to the plate. So Gehlen playing for a 2-out hit to tie this ball game. Bainosh is 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch to Bainosh. They get the 2-out hit as this is served up into right center. Pecos around third. This will tie the ball game. A 2-out RBI single from David Bainosh. And we've got a brand new game. It is 3-3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3 runs for Gehlen. It started with an RBI triple from Connor Kraft. An error plated another one, and then a 2-out single from David Bainosh ties it. Owen Sievers will run at first for Gehlen with 2 away. So we've got a brand new ball game here in the bottom of the 4th, tied at 3 with 2 away. And the top of the order, Keaton Logan comes up. He's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Good battle here in this Class 1A Substate final. So runner at first is Owen Sievers, the courtesy runner. Keaton Logan, the catcher and leadoff hitter for the Jays at the plate. 0-1 curveball sent on the ground to third. Sage Evans will throw it across the diamond in time, and the side is retired. Buckle up, we've got a new ball game. 3 runs for the Jays on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left on. We go to the 5th. We're tied at 3 on the KMA Extreme at KMAland.com.
Very best in convenience, it's Cubby's. Stop in today for hot and fresh food, plus that local spirit that you'll always find at Cubby's. And when it comes to pizza at Cubby's, with every large pizza sold, Cubby's gives $1 to the local school district with the Raise Some Dough program. In fact, Cubby's contributed $29,855 in 2021 to local schools for educational and athletic purposes. Just another reason to stop, shop, and eat at Cubby's. For the Cubby's near you, go to Cubby's.com.
Here in Agrivision Equipment know 2 things about the future of ag. 1, technology will continue to evolve, and 2, it's still all about the people that make it happen. Agrivision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
We go to the top of the 5th inning, tied at 3 between West Harrison and Gehlen Catholic in a Class 1A Substate baseball final. Gehlen scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th to tie this one up. So we go to the 5th. West Harrison will try to answer. They've got a good part of their order up to do that. They have 3, 4, 5. Colson Evans comes to the plate. He is 2 for 2 tonight with 2 RBI. He had a 2 RBI single his last time up. First pitch, little check swing. Nubber down to third. It's a tough play for Wieland. In time, he throws it to first. Good play from Zane Wieland. He had to charge hard. It was a check swing grounder to third. Wieland kind of barehanded it and then flipped it over to get Colson Evans at first. And there's 1 away here in the top of the 5th for the Hawkeyes. I'll bring up Sage Evans. Sage is 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs, both to the right side. Bats here with nobody on and 1 away. First pitch curveball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. So David Bainosh in his 3rd inning of relief. There's the 0-1 to Sage Evans. Another curveball, and he had him fooled as Evans swings and misses badly at a pitch in the dirt. And it's 0-2 now to Sage Evans. Baynosh right back up on the hill. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Good sequence from David Baynosh, and there's quickly 2 away here in the West Harrison 5th. Mason McIntosh will come to the plate with 2 away. He's 1 for 2 tonight, singled into left his last time up. Also has a fly out to right. First pitch to McIntosh, misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. And 3-3, West Harrison and Gehlen Catholic, top of the 5th inning. 1-0 pitch on the way to McIntosh. That one swung on and missed. He chased one a little up. And it's 1-1 now to McIntosh. Baynosh quickly in the wind. Here's the 1-2. It's a breaking ball, misses in the dirt. And it's 2-1 to McIntosh. 2-1 now to McIntosh. Baynosh right back. Up to work, pitch on the way. Fastball, chopper to third. Wheeland up with it. He will throw it across to first in time. Side is retired. 1-2-3 inning for West Harrison in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-3 between Gehlen and West Harrison on the KMA Extreme at KMAland.com.
Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
We go to the bottom of the 5th, and West Harrison is going to bring in a new pitcher, Brady Melby, on to pitch for the Hawkeyes. So McIntosh's night is done after 4 innings on the bump. Melby, a senior, making his 9th appearance of the season, a 4-2 record, 1.53 earned run average in 32 innings pitched, 46 Ks, 20 walks for the lefty as he will come in to pitch. McIntosh goes to third. Sage Evans, the third baseman, heads out to right field to replace Melby. So for Mason McIntosh, 4 innings pitched. He allowed 1 earned run, 3 total runs. He struck out 2, gave up 6 hits and 1 walk. So Brady Melby on to pitch for the Hawkeyes. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Jays here in the bottom of the 5th. Again, it's 3-3. West Harrison scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third. Gehlen scored 3 in the 4th to tie us up. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Carter Kellen will lead it off. 1 for 2 in this game. First pitch fastball misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Kellen singled and a ground out. The lefty hitter for the Jays against the lefty Melby on the mound. Melby winds and deals the 1-0. That one misses away for a ball, so it's 2-0, and Melby is missed outside with his first 2 offerings. Now Walker Reif will exchange baseballs, get a new one out to Melby. So Melby back up on the bump. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Fastball, that one sent foul back out of play. Count goes to 2-1. Every foul ball that goes that way, everybody's looking back there. That's where all the cars are parked. So 2-1 now to Carter Kellen. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Kellen behind the fastball of Melby, and it's 2-2. Melby, real smooth motion. Got that glove up over his chin as he goes into his wind. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses for a ball, and the count goes full. Melby gives a little smile as he thought that one was in there for strike 3. 3-2 to Carter Kellen. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and that ball sent in the air to left field. Foul territory, giving chase. Jason Berry, and he won't get there. We're kind of cut off from seeing what happens down there in the left field corner by the West Harrison dugout, where right behind home and up the third baseline just a few feet. Got a great crowd here at Sioux City East for this 1A Substate final. Both sets of bleachers are full down both lines. A lot of chairs, some people standing as well. 3-2 to Carter Gehlen. Here's the payoff pitch from Melby. Misses outside for ball 4. Now that pitch looked pretty good, but the home plate umpire says it missed out. So Gehlen with a leadoff walk, and that'll bring up Gabe Wiltgen, the right fielder. Wiltgen is 0 for 2, a ground out and a line out. Melby, the lefty, set up by his chest. Checks Gehlen over at first. There's Wiltgen squaring. He pulls back. The pitch missed low for a ball, and it's 1-0. So Gehlen, it looks like, is going to try to play some small ball here with their 3-hitter at the plate. Wiltgen digs in. Melby checks the runner over at first. He squares to bunt. That pitch misses high for a ball, and it's 2-0. Now the wheels start turning a little bit. Wiltgen digs in. 2-0 count with a runner at first. Melby checks. 2-0. Wiltgen not squaring. Sends one on the ground to first. Nelson Clark fields it. His only play will be to just step on the bag at first, so it works just like a sacrifice bunt. That one had, again, a little side spin to it, so Nelson Clark's only play was just to step on the bag at first. So that'll move Carter Gehlen up to second with one away, and Ryan Augustine, the center fielder, comes to the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. So now they'll call time as we're waiting on the umpires to get in position. So runner at second with one away for Augustine. Melby comes set, looks at the runner a couple times, kicks and deals. First pitch to Augustine, swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. And the throw back to Melby got away from him, but Mason King, the shortstop, there to back it up. So Carter Gehlen walked to lead off the inning and then was moved up to second on a ground out. He's at second with one away, and Ryan Augustine, the center fielder, crouched right-handed stance. 0-1, breaking ball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Good pitch from Melby. 3-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. Augustine digs in from the right side. Melby way ahead. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, sent on the ground over to first. Nelson Clark gloves it. Steps on the bag. It will move Carter Gehlen up to third. So back-to-back ground outs after the leadoff walk. And Gehlen is down at third with 2 away. And Connor Kraft will come to the plate. Now, Gehlen had a 2-out knock in the fourth to tie it. Connor Kraft had a RBI triple his last time at the plate. Runner at third with 2 away. First pitch to Kraft misses. Good snag from Walker Rife. And now the throw back to the pitcher briefly got away from Melby, but not far enough for Gehlen to take home. So Gehlen down at third with 2 away. Connor Kraft at the plate. Melby comes set. Here is the 1-0. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Good pitch from Melby. And that evens the count up at 1-1. Kraft, that RBI triple he hit in the fourth was on a breaking ball that he sent into right center field. Melby set. Here's a 1-1 to Kraft. Misses for a ball, and it's 2-1. That was a fastball that missed off the outside edge. So runner at third, 2 away, and a 2-1 count now to Carter Kraft. Melby set. 2-1 on the way, swung on and missed. He got Kraft to chase up in the zone. And the count goes 2-2. See if Melby comes back with the breaking ball after getting him to chase a high fastball. Melby's got that breaking ball, but you need to bury it. Here is the 2-2. It is a breaking ball. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Brady Melby works around the jam, and the side is retired. We played 5 complete. We're tied at 3 between West Harrison and Gehlen Catholic on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
3-3 between West Harrison and Gehlen Catholic as we head to the 6th inning here in a Class 1A Substate final. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Hawkeyes here in the 6th. Walker Reif has had a little bit of tough luck tonight at the plate. He has smashed 2 balls into left field, but both of them have been caught. He leads off the 6th against David Bainosh. First pitch to Reif is a breaking ball for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Reif kind of faked a bunt after that pitch kind of went in, so Whelan, the third baseman, will shorten up. There's a breaking ball. Reif fouls that one off, and it's 0-2 now to the West Harrison catcher. So 0-2, pitch from Bainosh. Fastball, Reif sends it on the ground, bouncer to second, Bogan over, makes the throw over to first, and it gets away. Walker Reif will try to take second. Here's the throw into second. They got him. Keaton Logan, the catcher, over in front of the Gehlen dugout, throws Walker Reif out at second base. What a play from Keaton Logan. So it'll be an error. And then Walker Reif was tagged out. What a play from Keaton Logan. And there's one away here in the 6th. Nelson Clark bats, and he sends the first one to short. Off a couple hops, Connor Kraft throws it over to first, and there's quickly 2 away in the West Harrison 6th. Man, what a heads-up play from the Gehlen catcher, Keaton Logan, to back up that wild throw to first. And then, I mean, that's a long ways to throw from the dugout to second base on a line to make that play. So 2 away, Jason Berry comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to him misses high and tight for a ball, and it's 1-0. 2 quick outs for West Harrison here in the 6th. Bainosh back up onto the bump. 1-0 pitch to Berry. That ball drilled into left center field, going back, and it will get down in the gap. Jason Berry will have extra bases. He's into second with a stand-up double with 2 away. One of the hardest hit balls of the night comes off the bat of Jason Berry. He drilled it into left center. And now the Hawkeyes have a man in scoring position with 2 away for Nolan Birdsell. Birdsell is 1 for 2. He singled into right his last time up, also grounded out to the pitcher. So he'll bat with Berry at second and 2 away after the 2-out double into left center. Birdsell comes to the plate with a runner at second. Bainosh set, checks the runner. They're not even holding him on. First pitch called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Birdsell. So Berry down at second with 2 away. Birdsell trying to come up with a 2-out knock to put his team in front. 0-1 breaking ball, tapped down the third base line, foul. And it's 0-2, good hands from Rowdy Evans. So 0-2 now to Nolan Birdsell, the center fielder. As we have a brief time as they're getting rid of a baseball. So 0-2 now to Birdsell. Berry leads away from second with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Swing and fouled out of play. Good battle from Nolan Birdsell to stay alive. So it'll stay 0-2 to the West Harrison 9-hitter. 3-3, top of the 6th. Barry leads away from second. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, Birdsall sends it on the ground. The third baseman Wieland up with it. Tough throw over to first, and he gets it. And the side is retired for West Harrison. No runs on one hit. One error, they leave one man on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is tied at 3 between West Harrison and Gehlen on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Here in Agrivision Equipment, know 2 things about the future of ag. 1, technology will continue to evolve, and 2, it's still all about the people that make it happen. Agrivision Equipment is looking for those people to share in the excitement of driverless vehicles, artificial intelligence, drones, and even more John Deere innovation. If you're excited about what this will offer the ag industry, you might be a fit for service technician positions receiving a competitive wage, benefits package, job growth, and stability. Apply at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
At PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
Go to the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 3 between West Harrison and Gehlen Catholic in a Class 1A Substate baseball final from Sioux City East High School, south side of Sioux City. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Gehlen here in the 6th against the lefty Brady Melby on for his 2nd inning of relief. Dylan Pecos leads it off. He flew out and reached on an error. The lefty against the lefty Melby. First pitch from Melby to start the bottom of the 6th is a fastball called strike. And so 1-1. So Brady Melby trying to put up another 0 here, like he did in the 5th. 0-1 to Pecos. That one misses badly, gets to the backstop, and it's 1-1. So Pecos again 0 for 2 tonight. Lefty bat in the 6 hole for Gehlen. Melby winds and deals the 1-1. It's a breaking ball, missed outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. And 1 in the first for West Harrison, 2 in the third. Gehlen had 3 in the 4th to tie it up. That pitch misses low, and it's now 3-1. 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error for West Harrison. 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors for Gehlen Catholic. Here's the 3-1 to Pecos. Misses outside for a ball. The leadoff walk for Gehlen. I would imagine that they are going to try a sacrifice here. Zane Wieland, the third baseman, 1 for 2 with a single. Lefty hitter against the lefty Melby. Melby comes set, looks at Pecos over at first. And now there's a throw over. Wieland is going to be bunting. Smart move by Melby. When he raised his leg to throw over, Wieland grabbed the bat like he was going to bunt, so he telegraphed what he was going to do. So Wieland will be bunting. He squares. There's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Good block from Reif. Pecos runs. The throw down to second. Not in time. Pecos running on the ball in the dirt. Reif made a good stop and a good throw. The throw beat Pecos to second, but the umpire says he slid around the tag. Now Wieland will most certainly be bunting with a runner at second and nobody out. Now we have time called as they're going to get the umpires repositioned here. So one thing to keep in mind, it's a 3-man crew. This is the only time of the year that they work in a 3-man crew. So a runner at second. 1-0 to Wieland. He squares. Takes a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Strikeout from Melby here would go a long ways for West Harrison. Pecos down at second. Wieland at the plate. He squares. Gets the bunt down the first baseline. It's a good bunt, and it's going to be a bunt single. Nobody could get to it. Pecos is at third. Wheeland with a bunt single. And runners at the corners with nobody out for Gehlen here in the sixth. So now, Zane Wheeland, I think they're going to pinch run for him. See who they're going to use. Cole McCarty will pinch run for Wheeland. So runners at the corners with nobody out for Gehlen. And Jake Bogan, the second baseman, will hit. I would guess we're going to see a safety squeeze here. So Bogan bats. He has a sacrifice bunt already tonight. Runners at the corners with nobody out. He squares. The pitch, it's a called strike. McCarty will take second without a throw. So now Gehlen with two in scoring position and nobody out for Jake Bogan. I still think they're going to try to squeeze. Bogan, the lefty hitter at the plate. Melby comes set. Here's the pitch. That pitch stays high for a ball and evens the count up at 1-1. Bogan was not bunting there. This seems just like too good of an opportunity for Gehlen to waste. 1-1. Infield in for West Harrison. Bogan squares. The pitch misses low for a ball. And the count goes to 2-1. So far, it's just been a safety squeeze. I don't think they'd go with suicide in this situation. Runners at second and third, nobody out. 2-1 to Bogan. Not bunting. He takes a pitch high, and it's 3-1. Well, David Bainosh on deck, the 9-hitter for Gehlen. Second and third, nobody out for Gehlen here in the sixth. Bogan from the left side of the plate. Here's the 3-1. Misses outside, ball 4. Bases loaded for Gehlen. And that will bring Rowdy Evans out of the dugout. So Mason King not eligible to pitch tonight for West Harrison. They've already used Mason McIntosh, so if they needed to go to another arm, it would presumably be Sage Evans, because I don't think Colson is available in terms of just health tonight. So we'll see what happens. They're going to stick with Melby, but the base is full with nobody out in this inning. It was a leadoff walk, then a bunt single and a walk for Gehlen to load him up here with nobody out, and the 9-hitter David Bainosh to the plate. Bainosh is 1 for 2 tonight with a single into right. West Harrison is going to bring the infield in. They will try to cut the go-ahead run down at the plate. Melby will work from the wind. Here's the first pitch to Bainosh. It hit him. Gehlen Catholic is in front. A hit by pitch scores a run. And for the first time tonight, the Jays lead West Harrison 4-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now time called as Owen Sievers will come courtesy run for Bainosh at first. So bases still loaded after the one run is in and still nobody out. And Keaton Logan comes to the plate. Danger time here for the West Harrison Hawkeyes. They need to find a way to keep this to a 4-3 ball game. Keaton Logan is 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Bats with the bases full, nobody out. Infield still in for West Harrison. The pitch, Logan skies this one into shallow left. This could be trouble, and it is not caught. It's down. Birdsell couldn't quite get there. A run will score It's a single, a bloop single from Keaton Logan. And it's 5-3. Nolan Birdsall ran a mile to try to get to that one. He slid, got his glove on it, just couldn't catch it. And it's 5-3, Gehlen in front. Bases still full, nobody out. Carter Gehlen, the first baseman, comes to the plate. First pitch to the lefty, Gehlen. Called strike. It got away from Reif, but not far enough for anything to happen, and it's 0-1 to Carter Gehlen. Gehlen is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Bats here with the bases full, nobody out. Already 2 runs in for Gehlen in the bottom of the 6th. Melby works from the wind, deals the 0-1. That one called strike, and it's 0-2. Good pitch from Melby. Getting a strikeout here would be huge. Bases full, nobody out. 0-2 to Carter Gehlen. Melby winds and deals. Breaking ball, called strike 3 on the inside corner. Big strikeout from Brady Melby. So 1 away for Gehlen with the bases full. Gabe Wiltgen, the right fielder, comes up. He's 0 for 3. Melby goes back to work on the bump. Works from the wind and deals. Wiltgen swings and misses, and it's 0-1. So Gabe Wiltgen 0 for 3 tonight. Couple of ground outs and a line out. Bats here with the bases full, 1 away. Infield in at the corners for West Harrison. Breaking ball called strike, and it's 0-2. The middle for West Harrison playing back, so they'll try to turn a double play up the middle. The corner's in. They'll cut the run down at the plate. The 0-2 to Wiltgen. Swing, and he taps it foul, and it stays 0-2. So still 0-2 to Gabe Wiltgen, the right fielder. As baseball ended up, somebody just threw the foul ball back into the field of play. So they'll get rid of that baseball. Bags full with 1 away. 0-2 count to Gabe Wiltgen. Here's the pitch from Melby. Breaking ball, it hit him. Second hit batter with the bases loaded, and Gehlen is in front now, 6-3. Second 3-run inning of the game, and now Rowdy Evans comes out of the dugout, and he is going to go to Sage Evans. We'll take a break with the pitching change. It's 6-3. Gehlen leads it with 1 away here in the 6th on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect. Businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit rogersrx.com.
Pitching change for West Harrison as they will go to Sage Evans on the mound. Brady Melby will go out to right field for the Hawkeyes. It's 6-3. Gehlen leads West Harrison. The Jays have put up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. A bases loaded hit by pitch, a bloop single, and then another bases loaded hit by pitch. It's been the difference. Sage Evans, his 7th appearance of the season. 4-0 with a 1.27 earned run average. And he bats in a jam, bases loaded, 1 away, and Ryan Augustine comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch in the dirt, gets away from Reif. The Seavers will try to score. He will score on the wild pitch, and it's 7-3. Gehlen is in front. So Seavers scores. It's 7-3. Gehlen in front. A 4-run bottom of the sixth. Scoreboard says 8-3, but that's not correct. 7-3. Runners at second and third, one away. Augustine check swing foul ball. Evens the count up at 1-1. So 4 runs in this inning for the Jays. Second and third, one away. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Ryan Augustine. Sage Evans bringing it with a little velocity. Evans digs in for a breaking ball. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball gets away from Reif. This will score another run. Keaton Logan in on the wild pitch, and it's 8-3. Gehlen in front. The wheels falling off here for West Harris, and they've given up 5 in the sixth. So a runner at third now with 1 away. 8-3. Gehlen leads it. And a 2-2 count to Ryan Augustine. Here's the pitch. That ball sent in the air down the right field line, and it lands fair for a bloop base hit. That will score the 6th run of the evening. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3. Gehlen leads. Gehlen has scored 6 runs here in the 6th. They lead at 9-3. Augustine down at first with 1 away, and Connor Kraft, the shortstop, comes to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with an RBI triple. He fouls the first pitch out of play, and it's 0-1. West Harrison scored the first 3 runs of this ball game, but it's been all Gehlen in the second half. There's a throw over to first. Augustine back in safely. Here's another throw over to first. Augustine back in safely. West Harrison will have the top of their lineup up in the 7th. They're going to need the rally of all rallies to come back in this one. 0-1 to Connor Kraft. He fouls that out of play. And it's 0-2. Six runs in this inning for Gehlen. They've got a runner at first now with 1 away. There's the 0-2. That one misses high for a ball. Snap throw to first is not in time. Augustine back in safely. Sage Evans back up on the mound, ready to deal to Connor Kraft. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, missed inside. Kraft turned away from it. It's 2-2. 2-2 now to Connor Kraft. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high for a ball. And the count goes full to Kraft. Runner leads away from first. Payoff pitch. Kraft fouls this one down the right field line. Melby gave chase, but ran out of room, and it went out of play. Good emergency hack from Kraft to spoil that one. So 3-2 to Connor Kraft. Runner at first with 1 away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Evans gets him to chase. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Dylan Pecos comes to the plate. Pecos is 0 for 2. Reached on a walk and reached on an error. Bats here with a runner at first and 2 away. Evans comes set. Here's the first pitch to Pecos. Check swing. It gets away from Reif. Augustine takes second. It was a ball, so it's 1-0 to Pecos. So 1-0 to Dylan Pecos with a runner at second and 2 away. Sage Evans comes set, looks at the runner. Here's the pitch. Pecos fouls it back to the screen, and that evens things up at 1-1. Six runs here in the 6th. For Gehlen, they are trying to go to the state tournament. Breaking ball sent on the ground to short. Mason King fields it. Now he boots it. It's an error on Mason King. Moving up to third is the runner, Augustine. So now runners at the corners with 2 away for Gehlen. And this will be Zane Wieland coming to the plate. Wieland is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. One of those is a bunt single. He bats with runners at the corners and 2 away. So Sage Evans up on the mound. The third pitcher the Hawkeyes have used tonight. Wieland sends this one on the ground to short. Mason King throws it over to first in time to retire the side. Gehlen Catholic scores 6 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They leave 2 on. We go to the 7th. West Harrison needs 6 to keep their season alive on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Hi, this is Alan at Hawkeye Ford, reminding you that we are your destination for new and used vehicles in southwest Iowa. We accept many options for trade-in with or without wheels to get your deal done. Hawkeye Ford is also your Southwest Iowa WeatherTech headquarters. So come on down with whatever you need to get done to get into a new vehicle for you and your family.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
West Harrison needs a big rally here in the 7th. They trail Gehlen Catholic 9-3. Hawkeyes down to their last 3 outs. Top of the order due up for the Hawkeyes. Mason King is 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Also reached on a walk against David Bainosh. First pitch to Mason King is a breaking ball for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Mason King, Brady Melby, Colson Evans, the scheduled hitters for the Hawkeyes. The 0-1 pitch to King. Another off-speed pitch. That missed and evens the count up at 1-1. Bainosh in his 5th inning of relief. Here's the 1-0. Fastball. King serves this one up into right center field for a base hit. A leadoff single from Mason King. See if that sparks something for the Hawkeyes. Brady Melby will come to the plate. Melby 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Also reached on an error. Bats with King down at first. The Hawkeyes chasing 6 runs here in the 7th. Bainosh set. Throws over. King back in standing. West Harrison scored a run in the first, 2 in the third. Gehlen tied it with 3 in the 4th, and then a big 6-run 6th. It's been the difference in this one. First pitch to Melby is a called strike, and it's 0-1. And David Bainosh out of the bullpen for Gehlen. 4 innings of work. He scattered 7 hits, but he has not given up a run as Melby rips that one foul. And it's 0-2 now to the West Harrison 2-hitter. Lennox, they lose to Linville-Sully tonight in the Substate final, 5-2. So unless West Harrison can come back, we won't have a 1A representative. King runs on the pitch. Throw down to second, not in time. So Mason King steals second base. The pitch missed to Melby, and it's 1-2. The runner at second base. So it was a good throw from Keaton Logan, the catcher. It's King down at second, nobody out. 1-2 to Brady Melby. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball stayed up top. Melby started the hands late. So 1-2 to Brady Melby. There's the set. Melby sends this one foul down the third base line. Stays 2-2. So 2-2 here to Melby. Bainosh comes set. Checks King at second. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, missed high. Count goes full now to Melby. 3-2 to Brady Melby. King leads away from second. Here's the pitch. Melby fouls that one out of play. So we'll do it over again. Williamsburg's upset West Marshall in Class 2A, 1-0. 3-2 pitch on the way to Melby. Swing, and Melby fouls that one off again. Good battle brewing here. 8 pitches already in this at-bat. Here comes the 9th pitch to Brady Melby. Again, runner at second, nobody out for the Hawkeyes. King runs. Melby sends this one into center. It's down for a base hit. King coming around third. He will try to score. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Mason King scores on an RBI single from Brady Melby. And the Hawkeyes not going quietly. They get one back here in the 7th, and it's 9-4. And that will bring Loy Kraft out of the dugout for Gehlen. He does not want to give West Harrison any life at the plate. He's going to bring the entire infield in. Baynosh, the pitcher, met him over by the foul line, and Kraft said, no, let's walk back to the mound and talk. So Loy Kraft has the entire infield in. So a long visit on the mound from Loy Kraft, trying to settle David Baynosh down. The Hawkeyes plating a run. Mason King singled, stole second, and then scored on an RBI single from Brady Melby. That'll bring up Colson Evans. Colson is 2 for 3 tonight with a couple singles. Bats with a runner at first and nobody out. So West Harrison trying to keep their season alive. Colson Evans digs in. Baynosh set, checks the runner. First pitch to Colson. In there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Colson Evans playing second base tonight for the Hawkeyes. Bats with a runner at first as there's a throw over to first. Melby back in safely. So Colson Evans digs in. Here is the 0-1. Breaking ball, and he fooled Evans badly. It's 0-2. Colson was way out in front on that one. Colson Evans, here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, good stop from Keaton Logan, the catcher. Man, he slid hard after that one. So 1-2 to Colson Evans. Here's the pitch. That one misses high for a ball, and it's 2-2 now to Colson Evans. So Baynosh comes set. Runner at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Down and away for a ball, and the count goes full to Colson Evans. West Harrison just trying to chip their way back. They now trail by 5 here in the 7th. There's the 3-2. Now a throw over to first. Melby back in safely. 3-2 to Colson Evans. Baynosh set. Checks. Payoff pitch. Swinging that ball sent in the air to right center. Going back, and it's down for extra bases. Brady Melby around third. He will try to score. Relay throw not coming. It's an RBI double from Colson Evans. Hold on just a second. It's 9-5. The Hawkeyes not going away quietly. Colson Evans with an RBI double. Cuts the lead to 4, and that'll bring up Sage Evans. Sage is 0 for 3 tonight. Bats with a runner at second and nobody out. There's the pitch. In there for a called strike. and it's 0-1. So 0-1 to Sage Evans. That pitch fouled out of play, and it's 0-2. Oh, 0-2 to Sage Evans. That ball lined into left field for a base hit. Colson Evans will hold at third, and there's runners at the corners. So runners at the corners with nobody out. And here is Mason McIntosh. First pitch. Runner goes. Throw down to second. And they've got Sage Evans nailed at second. Sage Evans caught stealing. Good throw from Keaton Logan. And there's one away here in the seventh. Runner still at third with one away for McIntosh. There was a called strike, so it's 0-1. Here's the pitch to McIntosh. Called strike, and it's 0-2. To Mason McIntosh. Here's the wind and pitch. Fastball misses upstairs for a ball, and it's 1-2. 9-5, Gehlen leads West Harrison. Hawkeyes trying to pull off an incredible comeback. Here's the 1-2. Down for a ball, and it evens up the count at 2-2. Two and two to Mason McIntosh. Bainosh winds and deals. That ball swung on, sent in the air, shallow left. It is down for a base hit. Colson Evans will score. It's an RBI single from Mason McIntosh. The Hawkeyes still not going away. They've scored 3. They've cut the lead in half. And a runner at first for Walker Reif. See how much more of a leash David Bainosh is going to get from Loy Kraft. He's standing up in the dugout. Walker Reif is 0 for 3. There's the first pitch to Reif. Misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with one away. Here's the 1-0. That one called strike on the inside corner, and it evens up the count at 1-1. So 1-1. That pitch misses away for a ball, and it's now 2-1. 2-1 to Walker Reif with one away. Here's the pitch. Reif sends this one on the ground to third. Good pickup by Whelan, throws it across the diamond in time. And there's 2 away. McIntosh moves up to second on the ground out. And now Gehlen Catholic 1 out away from the state tournament. Nelson Clark will come to the plate for West Harrison with 2 away and a runner at second. Clark is 0 for 3 tonight. Couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Bats with Mason McIntosh down at second. There's the first pitch. Misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. Clark digs in. Bainosh set. Here's the 1-0. That ball drilled into center field, but right at the center fielder, Ryan Augustine, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Gehlen Catholic scores 6 in the bottom of the 6th, and they beat West Harrison 9-6 to go to the state tournament. We'll take a break and wrap it up next on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda to remind you that we are your local Chevrolet, Buick, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chrysler dealer with straightforward pricing, transparent trade appraisals, and no finance manager to deal with, we make your purchase the easiest you've ever experienced. That's our promise to you. And with an express lane for quick oil changes open 6 days a week, our service department is sure to impress you as well. Shore Motor Company in Clarinda, proudly supporting local high school sports.
Gehlen Catholic defeats West Harrison tonight 9-6 in a Class 1A Substate final. The Jays score 6 runs in the 6th, and that was ultimately the undoing as they advanced to their 7th state tournament in school history. West Harrison's season will come to a close at 23-4, and it ends a run by a very, very touted senior class for West Harrison. Colson Evans, Mason King, Sage Evans, Brady Melby, Walker Rife, the senior contributors, also Ethan Garcia on the team. That's part of a group that rewrote the record books for West Harrison sports. Their season comes to an end. We'll have a full recap of this one later on tonight. Video, pictures, all that stuff at KMAland.com. Gehlen Catholic defeats West Harrison 9-6 in Substate final baseball action. You've been listening to high school baseball on the Agrivision Equipment Tournament Trail on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.